Siuslaw National Forest, Oregon, day 2 of 5, 60 miles. A route I've walked 3 times before. Same boots, same compass my father left me when he couldn't find his way back from the bottle. I know this forest the way a surgeon knows the inside of a chest. Every contour line on that topo map is a word in a language I speak better than English. The boulder sits at the junction of 2 ridgelines. Basalt, roughly 12 feet high, a diagonal crack running through it like a badly healed scar. I remember it from 2019. I photograph it. That's what surveyors do. We anchor ourselves to fixed points. I break camp, pack out, follow the compass needle north. 6 hours of ridge walking, good elevation gain, the kind of silence that costs money in cities. Then, the crack, diagonal, the scar in the basalt. The same boulder. First thought, similar rocks. Oregon has thousands. I'm tired, dehydrated maybe. The altitude plays games. A different boulder. Has to be. But the lichen on the south face, that irregular gray fan like a handprint. I photographed that this morning. I pull out my phone. Compare the images side by side. Same handprint. Same rock. Compass needle. Steady. I was walking north. The compass doesn't lie. I set up camp. Morning 3. I pack methodically. Mark the boulder as a GPS waypoint and watch the numbers shrink on my screen as I walk. The forest has a sound when you're deep enough in. Not silence, but a held breath. Branches settling. Sap movement you can almost hear if you stop. I've always liked it. Today it feels held the way a man holds his breath when he doesn't want to be heard. 6 hours. The crack, the scar. No. Come on. No. I check the GPS waypoint. 17 meters behind me. I turn around. The pin sits directly over my head. Same rock, peachy. 3rd morning. I sit on my sleeping pad and I think like a surveyor. I run the math out loud. Magnetic anomaly. Iron-rich basalt can do it. Pull the needle, bend your bearing without you feeling it. You've been curving. Classic off-trail drift. Walk north. Verify with the sun. The sun confirms north. I walk. 6 hours. And when I come out of the tree line into the small clearing, I stop so hard I stumble. 3 fire pits. 3 black circles in the dirt, each ringed with my boot prints. Salomon X Ultra, size 11, right heel slightly more worn. I crouch beside the newest circle. Ash, still faintly warm. My trash, a protein bar wrapper, my brand. A fuel canister I crushed flat the way I always do. 3 nights. You've been here 3 nights. I remember one. I press my palms against the cold ground. It smells like wet iron and old smoke. Above me, the pines close the way ribs close over a wound. Then I see the inscription. Low on the boulder's face, where the basalt is smooth. Scratch lines white and raw, but a patina already forming in the grooves. Pale gray-green, the color of old bronze. That process takes weeks, months. Today's date. You wrote this, and you don't remember writing it. Below the date, a second line. My handwriting. The blocky compressed caps I use in the field. Don't set up camp here. My camp is already set up. Pack. Pack right now. Pack everything. You walk south, you walk out, you don't stop. I start pulling stakes, hands moving, not shaking. The professional part has seized control. The part that ran surveys in a blizzard and never dropped a rod. Pack, clip, buckle. It's getting dark. Not the slow dim of dusk. Light drops the way a power cut does, immediate, total. The canopy seals above me like a lid. My headlamp. Click, beam out. 3 fire pits. My prints circling them in overlapping loops, not 3 mornings worth. Many more. The ground around the boulder is a palimpsest of my own movement. Dozens of departures, dozens of arrivals I don't remember. How many times have I left? How many times have I come back, unknowing, and pitched that tent like it was the first time? I swing the beam to the boulder. Below, don't set up camp here. A third line, new. Rock dust still falling from the grooves. Tomorrow's date. I'm standing right here. I didn't touch it. The forest exhales. One long pressure change, like something enormous deciding to breathe. Weight redistributes in the tree line. Not a branch, not wind. A presence. Patient. It knows this clearing better than I do. It has been here every morning, watching me pack. Watching me leave, watching me come back. I ran. I'll tell you that without pride. 4 miles south by headlamp. Compass gripped so hard the brass case left an oval in my palm for 2 weeks. Hit the trailhead at 2 a.m. Sat in my truck with the heater running, doors locked, radio loud. Some late-night preacher, too calm for the hour. Rangers filed my self-rescue report, sent a team to the site. 2 fire pits, they said. Not 3. Consistent with a 2-night solo camp. Probable disorientation loop. Happens to even experienced hikers. My GPS data was corrupted. Happens with the cold. The inscription on the boulder, yeah, they found it. Assumed it was old. Previous hiker. People mark rocks with dates, with names. Some need to prove they existed in a place. I'm a surveyor. My entire profession is the measurement of fixed points. The job is to say, this exists here, and not somewhere else, and we can prove it. Whatever lives in that forest understood that. It didn't come from my body. It came from my coordinates. And somewhere in the Siuslaw, beside a boulder I could describe to you in perfect detail, is a face of basalt with tomorrow's date already scratched into it, waiting to develop its patina, waiting for me to come back. And remember, it was always there.